Hey everyone, this is Eli, Solutions Engineer here at Speechmatics, excited to walk you through another thing in the portal, this time batch transcription. You'll see that if we click on Create a Job, we're brought to this page here where we can create different transcriptions from audio. Either real-time audio, transcribing the live speech instantly, or batch transcription, able to transcribe from a file asynchronously. We've already done real-time in the last video, so why don't we select batch and see what that looks like. If I select batch, I'll have the option to upload a file, whether it's an M4A, MP3, MP4, WAV, or more. I can also enter a URL. But for the sake of the demonstration here, let's upload a file that I have ready here. So I'm going to grab the file, drag and drop, and you'll see that it's been successfully uploaded here, this Portal Audio M4A file. Now, I have the option to select a source language, so if I'm aware of what the language is already, I could select that here. We have 55 languages that we could select, including bilingual models. But let's pretend that I don't know what it is, and we can auto-detect the language, see how that goes. We also have the ability to configure the transcription accuracy based on the model itself. So we can select either enhanced for the highest accuracy possible, or standard for very good accuracy but super fast turnaround time. We'll stick with enhanced for now. I also have the option to configure diarization if I know there are multiple speakers, so determining, for example, who's saying what, either via the audio acoustics itself with speaker diarization, or channel diarization if the audio is stereo and has multiple channel inputs. For example, with a phone call between an agent and a caller. Lastly, I can configure custom dictionary entries if, for example, there are proprietary words, custom tokens that don't exist within the model itself. We can create those, add those unique words, phonetically identify what they are, and the model will be able to detect them. But we can leave that off for now, as we've done that in the last video. We're also opportuned with a bunch of different advanced options here, so we could do a different particular output depending on the language we select, filter audio, low-level sound out of the transcription entirely, remove disfluencies, adjust punctuation, and generate subtitles. Lastly, we can add speech capabilities on top of the transcription layer itself, so that could be topics, to identify topics within the audio, translating into a different language, chapters to create distinct chapters from the audio itself, or even summarize the audio. Why don't we click on Summary, and we can configure this to be both brief and bulleted summarization. I'll hit Apply, and then I'll hit on Transcribe Now. So we'll upload the file to our batch endpoint, which will then transcribe the file asynchronously. And it says about 38 seconds, but it'll be a bit quicker than that, I believe. And once this is done, we'll have a view of the actual transcription itself from the audio, along with that summarization that we requested to get an understanding of what the audio is actually about without necessarily having to read everything that's been transcribed. We'll also be able to see, so we're already ready, that we can download this potentially into text, subtitle format, or JSON. And we can view the transcript here. Hey, this is a new audio recording. We're testing the portal, so I want to just say a couple words. Create a short, simple file, get a transcript, and view what this looks like within our portal for batch transcription ASR. Additionally, if I click on Summary here, I'm able to view the summary and see that a speaker is testing the portal with a new audio recording, and that the purpose is to test out the batch transcription ASR and review it in the portal. Perfect. Exactly as I expected. You'll also notice that the auto language detection was able to determine that this was indeed English and transcribe in English accordingly. So really exciting stuff. There's quite a bit more you can do with it on much more complicated files. Feel like you should try this in the portal yourself, see how it goes, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.